Have you ever had a panic attack thinking about what was gonna happen in the afterlife or how immensely huge the universe is? Because I have, and I guess I need to give you a little bit of a background on how this happens to me. Sorry, my voice, I'm sick, but what happens is I'm laying down at night. It can happen in the daytime too, but typically at night. And then when all the regrets appear in your mind and your cringy moments, I also imagine because to me, I don't really care if there's a heaven or not. Like, if I go to heaven or hell, it's like, okay. And if I don't, it's like, okay. And if I reincarnate, it's like, okay. I don't care what's gonna happen. But what I can really imagine, because I cannot really imagine heaven, hell, reincarnation, what I can imagine is you go to sleep and then nothing. And here's the thing, when you get to sleep, you don't remember stuff. You're in your sleep. So it's kind of weird because I won't know, but just imagining the immense nothingness, just the void and nothing, it just freaks me out, even though I will not realize it at the time that it's happening. It freaks me out. Just close your eyes, imagine nothing, just blank, or just like this blank expanding, because the universe is always expanding, so like imagine this expanding. This freaks me out. You know what also freaks me out and leads me to this direction is to imagine, to us, Earth is so big, the planet is huge, but to the universe we're nothing, even to our galaxy, because there's more. The Big Bang happened. This is insane. Do you know that us living as humans is just insane? It is insane to me. It is insane to me that we created languages. I learned English. I'm communicating through English. I'm learning French. There's stuff that I cannot communicate to a person that only speaks French. There are words that exist in some languages that don't in others, and syllables and ways of expression. And I know they're so basic, but if you think about it, do you know how insane that is? Because yes, Earth is huge, but it's also so fucking small. It is so fucking small. And then I end up going in this existential crisis of, why are we here? What are we meant to do? Like, we did not, none of us chose to live. Right? You can be like, oh, the spermatozoid, it won the race and then your mother got pregnant. That didn't have thought. It wasn't me. It wasn't this person right here. It's just bodily fluids and functions. It wasn't me. And then I'm here now. Why? Why? And I know lots of people, they take religion, for example, and as I said, not really involved in religion, so it's just not the point for me, because I do this because I want to get to a higher place that is good. I want to be reincarnated as something good, something like that, you know? And then the other people, they're like, yes, life is just, you get education, you study and you work, and then you get married and you die. Or just work and you die. Because also to me, not to be weird or anything, but I don't really feel romance like other people. Hello, I'm asexual. Also bisexual, but mainly I'm in the asexual spectrum, because it doesn't mean that we are celibates. Asexuals can have sex, but it's just that it is not on the normal level of other people. Normal people, let's say normal, okay? So when people talk about romance, it's like 2 weeks of the month when I'm about to have my period, and on my period, I feel romance. I feel like, yes, like holding hands and kisses is so nice. And then the rest of the time, I'm like, I don't really get it. And touching people is weird to me. And I feel awkward. And it is not because, and then comes, it's because you're young, because you're not experienced, because you haven't found the right person. I think there are 8 billion people on Earth. 7 billion? 8 billion? We're not going to be all the same. Not all of us going to want romance, and some of us might want romance, but without so much physical intimacy. Okay? That's something that can happen. Like, I can get in a relationship, but it's not that frequently that I'm gonna get intimate. But it's also a conversation with a partner to see what is ideal to both of you. Anyways, it's not the point. The point is, those people say romance, friendship, this is why we exist. That's not enough to me. That's not enough. It's my longest video on this channel gonna be me having another existential crisis while I tell you how I get my existential crisis, I guess. And then, yeah. It's just that. We live and justify it by that's how it is, or getting to another place. And yeah, reincarnated can be nice, going to heaven and being with your loved ones and just living in, like, pleasure, people say, right? Like, in blissfulness sounds nice, but at the same time, like, I'm tired. I know that I talked shit about the void, and I know that you're not gonna get tired when you're reincarnated, because you're not gonna remember your past life, and on heaven there's none of these things of tiredness and stuff, I guess. It doesn't seem that attractive to me. And I'm not saying that it's bad. If it works for you, I'm so fucking happy. I am happy. I'm sick. I just said I'm sick, okay? But I am happy because it is lovely when you practice your religion and you don't affect others and you don't want to take others' rights to be a human and free and live. I think it is so beautiful. When you're preaching all the time, I think it is beautiful. It's not for me, but I do think it's very nice to have something to believe in, because, then you can end up like me, having freaks out about the void and nothingness, but also being like, oh, thank God, after this there's nothing. Thank God. Thank the universe. Anyways, I think there was more other stuff that I wanted to talk about, but I'm too sick to remember, and I don't know what to talk about on this channel. I was going to talk about how weird people are because of my comments. Lots of weird people appeared on the last video, but maybe more will appear on this one, and then I can tell you about it on the next one as well. But yeah, just don't have many ideas right now. For the whole last week I wasn't feeling well because of this flu or something. But yeah, this was today's video. Sorry if it was bad. Bye. Hope you're doing well.